Hi everyone, it's Black Bear Prepper. So we're going to talk about some things that are going to bother some of you. We're going to talk about my favorite bear protection pistols. So we're going to take rifles and shotguns, all those off the table. Those are great rounds. We're talking about bear defense guns though. So if you're going to go hunt a bear, this is a whole different story. Please find the biggest, baddest gun and go do that with it. And always pick a rifle or a 12 gauge shotgun with double aught buck in it. It will definitely be way more effective than a pistol any day of the week. So what are my favorite guns for bear protection? Okay. I tend to find that as in picking a caliber. I'm not going to get into too much into caliber, but picking a caliber that's capable of taking the dangerous animal you're in your area. So we're going to take 22s off the table. They are not going to be able to do the job. I don't care what round you put in them. They are not going to be able to kill a bear. So let's just take those off the table. So what does that get into in my book? Again, we're dealing with defensive rounds. So rounds that we're trying to defend ourselves from a bear. And I put this into three type situations. We have concealable, meaning pocket type guns. Concealable as in I'm going to conceal it underneath maybe a chest holster, and then getting into full out strapped to your hip type guns. And that kind of brings me into three categories here. We have my guns I pick out. So the smallest gun I ever carry in the woods is a 9mm. Why do I carry 9mm? Is that going to kill a bear really easily? Nope. Is it better than a pocket knife? Yep. Okay. So we carry lead cast bullets. These are hard lead cast bullets. They're very effective when killing bears in the head. You're shooting them in the head. This is not meant to hunt bears with. This is meant to kill a bear that is charging you or some other animal. Skull shots are usually the easiest way to do it, and hard lead cast bullets do its best. If you don't know what a lead cast bullet is, watch our basic ammo for a new shooter video. So kind of keep an eye on that. So 9mm is the smallest I usually take with me, and that's because it's very easy to conceal. It still has a pretty good punch to it, and you can get +P+ and all this other stuff that actually makes them pretty effective. And as long as you're carrying a good round, they do a great job. When you get into probably what I'm going to carry if I know I'm in bear country and I don't have to conceal it super well, I get into the 10mm. So the Glock 20, now remember, I'm not telling you to carry a Glock 20. I'm telling you this is what I carry. So when it's in a concealed situation where I have to conceal it, I usually put this one on my chest. I wear it right here in a chest holster with a light and everything on it. I really like this. This gives me, in certain states, 15 rounds. In California, 10 rounds. Still better than 6, right? So, and it's very controllable. It's easy to shoot. I'm a big guy, so it doesn't affect me that much. You might have to decide that. It is a very large grip, and that might be too big for a lot of people to be able to handle. So that's what I'm going to say. I can grip it fairly well. I have big hands, and I'm a big guy. I'm able to control it. So am I able to shoot this as well as a 9? Nope. But you can also shoot 40 cal on these guys, which is kind of fun. So these tend to be a lot of fun to shoot with 40 cal in them. Am I telling you to do that? Nope. I'm saying I have done it. And it probably voids your warranty if you do that. So you can also get barrels for them, different barrels for them, and shoot 10mm. So let's say you've got a Glock 21, which is the 45 caliber version. You can get a 10mm barrel for that and run 10mm in it. You can also get 460 Roland, which is kind of a cool round out there if you got a 45. So if you want kind of that option of being able to shoot 45, 10mm, 40 cal, all that kind of thing, you might want to go with a 21 instead of a 20, then just kind of switch out the barrel as needed. You can also get 6-inch barrels for these, which is kind of cool. A lot of places require that if you're going to carry a gun like that, you need to have a 6-inch barrel, and you can add those barrels to these guns. Really cool feature. So they tend to kick a little less than some of the other rounds out there because they are, recoil nice in those forms. So kind of keep it in mind. what do I choose if I have a choice where I don't have, I can actually leave it exposed, I'm hunting, things like that. I pick a 357. Now this is in non-grizzly country, okay? I tend not to be up in grizzly country. Even in grizzly country, I know a lot of people that do carry 357 and 10 millimeter, and they have done what they need to do with each one of these, okay? When carrying a proper non-hollow pointed round. If you're going to carry 357, carry a lead cast bullet gun, a gun that's actually going to do the job. If you're going to carry a 44 Magnum, carry a lead cast bullet. If you're going to carry a 460 Roland, carry a hard lead cast bullet. Do not carry hollow points. That's not what they're meant for. They're meant to stop in things, not go through things. We want something that's going to penetrate. So I'm a big fan of these. Why am I a big fan of revolvers when it comes to this? Because if I need to make a makeup shot, something goes wrong, round doesn't go off, I pull the trigger again, it goes click, I pull it again. Just that simple. I like 6-inch barreled guns for this purpose. They're harder to draw, it takes a longer, but they have a little bit more punch, you know. Now, a lot of people are going to say they have very similar ballistics. Yes, it's a little smaller bullet, traveling a little faster. They're debatable on that feature. I do like revolvers, though, and I don't like carrying 44 mags. I tend not to be able to shoot a 44 mag fast. You may be able to. I can't. So I shoot a 357 much better than I do a 44 mag. And everybody goes, well, you haven't shot enough. I've shot lots of revolvers and lots of 44s. In all different configurations, from Desert Eagles all the way down to Model 29s, because Model 29s are cool. They're really expensive right now, which is why I don't have one on the table. But I have shot them. I do like them. I think they're overkill for bears in California or anywhere where you have black bears. So I tend not to. Now, this might be another option for you if you want. A little easier to control. And also being able to have a big, nice, heavy-duty round with a smaller grip that might be a little easier grip than a big, giant grip for you. So kind of keep that in mind. It's hard to hold on to these big guns. So really easy to shoot these guys. So follow-up rounds with revolvers, awesome. Make sure you're shooting lead cast bullets, hard lead cast bullets, not regular lead, soft lead bullets. Make sure you're shooting a caliber that's actually going to do some damage. And in other words, buying the proper ammunition for what you have and what you're going to carry is much better than taking a 380 in the woods with hollow point ammunition. It's not going to do anything. But a 380 with hard lead cast bullets designed for the self-defense round like Buffalo Boar makes or Grizzly makes, you have a much better chance of doing some damage to that bear or mountain lion or whatever it is than you do with having a pocket knife. So if your gun is what you have, shoot what you have. But make it count. So this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you to do this, and I'm not responsible for anything you do that's dumb. Please do not go hunt bears unless you have a license, permission, and all the other things that go with that. And make sure you're in your area, making sure that it is legal for you to carry these guns in that type of situation. Do not conceal guns when you're not allowed to. Do not carry them in areas you're not allowed to. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm saying that when I go in an area where I'm allowed to, and I'm able to carry a gun, this is what I carry. So as always, guys, have a great day, and like and share at the bottom, and we'll talk to you next week.